Hey, hope you guys are doing well. Today we're diving deep into Timberwolf Mountain, which if you were here last time, then we arrived down south. We discovered the Mountaineer's Hut. We came from Pleasant Valley. It was a pretty effortless trip. So now we're gonna kind of explore the southern part. I know there's some really good loot here. There's a couple of crates, at least a couple. They have a bunch of stuff. Like food, medicine, all that. So we're gonna kind of get all those supplies. I want to explore south. I know there's a summit in the middle of the map that we have to get to, but not this episode. This one, we're kind of just accumulating supplies and we're establishing ourselves into kind of this territory for a while. I think Ash Canyon will be next. Blackrock will be last out of these three, but we'll see. Kind of my goal is to, Timberwolf Mountain and then head up north. And that's a completely new region. That's one of, I think that's the last one I've pretty much never seen. Maybe I've seen it a little bit, like kind of arrived and left, but yeah, that's about it. So this is what we did last time. We kind of got some stuff. These are kind of, most of these things were here already. We shot a couple of wolves, some pelts, some guts. So that's kind of the thing I want to do early on. And then as I explore more, we're going to have some good stuff here, curing. A couple of arrows. I think we can make like 7, 8, 9 more. And yeah, my pockets are as light as they can be. I picked up the crampons, which I'm not gonna wear now because there's like a speed penalty, a sprinting penalty. Although the defense is better, yeah, I'll wear them. Never mind. Yeah, it's gonna be worse sprinting, but less of a chance to break our ankles. So that's a good thing because this is a very mountainous region. So yeah, let's go and check. I think that wolf, I checked the recording, I kind of breezed through last episode's recording. I think there's one more gut on that wolf. So we might get it later, but for now it's not that important. I think there's still more cattails to get. But the big thing that I want to get right now is the crates. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So my theory is if there's a bear walking around here, he kind of goes back and forth. Kind of from there, he goes over here. There's a cave there. So he kind of does this. I think the Timberwolves are afraid of him. That's my theory. And that's when they're not here. If the bear is gone, then my suspicion is that's when the Timberwolves come out. But yeah, we have to be careful. It's kind of easy to avoid him here. There's no choke points really, unless you go over a hill and he's there. So that's the worst case scenario. But over here, there's a lot of wolves. So I'm not sure if those are regular wolves or Timberwolves, but there's like 3 or 4 of them in the same spot. And I have a strong suspicion from what I read that those are Timberwolves, that they're sometimes like they're either here or they're there. There's 2 spots, 2 locations in Timberwolf Mountain. So yeah, over here where the loot is, they're kind of close, so we have to be careful. Let's do this, might as well. Let's get ready. Okay, so we have to remember the bear. Because if you kind of go over the mountain, we can kind of accidentally stumble upon him. Which, we have full health, but I don't want to do that. But yeah, with proper clothing, and on Stalker, what is it, like 80 days in? This is quite the breeze. Just like the southern region and the hut. I played, like I mentioned before, I played like a off-camera 20-day run. When you have no new clothing, right? It's like you have to kind of, you're pretty much naked at the beginning. And it's just such a nightmare to keep warm. Yeah, you need to, it's like half the time you're just collecting wood. Just to, even inside the hut, you're still freezing, so. It's quite the challenge at the beginning. But then there's a couple spots where you can get good clothing, parkas and stuff. Yeah, so these guys, I see only one. But I got a, yeah, 2. I got a suspicion that those might be Timberwolves. There's always like a bunch of them. But again, I'm just speculating. I'm not gonna go and, you know. Oh, there's another one. I'm not gonna kind of mess with that, basically. Oh, there's another one. I think I saw like 4 total. Where's the crates? I remember the crates, but I don't remember where they are specifically. So let's kind of oh, those are the ones. So I think we're safe over there, the blue ones. I think we're safe from those guys, but we have a gun anyway, so that's all good. We're gonna crouch down and get whatever is available in those crates. Hopefully I think a pry bar is good too, because I didn't bring a hacksaw. You can bring a hacksaw. And I think it's like a 5% damage per each open. And there's 2 opens per crate, by the way. First time I saw these, I just opened them once. Turns out there's another one here, which I didn't notice. I'm just checking for if those are Timberwolves, where I should hide. Some birch bark, but it's really close. Let's try to hide from those guys. Hacksaw. Alright. Yeah, those guys are really close, and there's so many of them. So worst case, if they attack, maybe like a higher vantage point to get on. It works on wolves. On these guys, I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I see 4. Which, it smells very Timberwolfy. Oh, now I have to remember the bear. Where the hell is he? I think his cave is... It's either there or there. I don't know. I think it's there. Yeah, that might be his cave. Yeah, over there. But there's nothing in there, at least the last time I checked. I don't think it's worth doing that. I don't see the bear though. So we're gonna be extra careful. How could I forget? I thought a pry bar might be fine too. I never tried. Turns out it's hacksaw only to open those crates, so sorry about that. Okay, so fingers crossed there's no bear. Yeah, some rabbits. I think there's, yeah, 2. It's usually 2. So we can hunt those. I guess we can do it now. Not with a rifle. Yeah, there's some deer over there. I think there's a solo rabbit there as well. So let's get these guys. Come on, man. You see? It's not... I fucking hate this. I hate when that happens. Like, you aim it at once, and if you miss it, then you come back and it just doesn't register the rabbit anymore. It's just a shitty thing. Come on. But it's... See? Again. Fucking Christ. I hate this. Where is he? That guy is getting lucky. Sorry. It is very flimsy. I don't know how it hasn't changed. That flimsy control. When you need to pick up the rabbit. Okay, let's drop this guy. I don't want to start attracting any attention. Oh, Jesus, come on! I don't know what that sound was. Okay. Where are you, buddy? Very flimsy controls. I don't know if you've played, if you had the same issue. Or maybe I'm the only one. Oh, there's the bear. But it's always been frustrating. Now it's fine. Like, it registers right away. When you hunt it down, when there's like that brief moment of opportunity to pick them up, it's really flimsy. Alright, I guess we can get the... Is that the... Oh, I think he switched directions. So there's no wolves there. There might be one or two there, maybe. Might as well do this. I guess let's just, yeah, let's just do the cattails. We're gonna go get the loot afterwards. Let's just drop these guys. The day is kind of... We might still do it. We'll see. We're not in too much of a rush. As you remember, this is a relaxed run. So we're going to take it easy. That guy's still wandering around. He's kind of... He should not be there. He should let me explore. It is pretty safe on the lake when you kill those two wolves. There's some there, like one or two maybe. He might kind of wander off and get to the... walk almost all the way to the hut. But it's not too dangerous. Unless you just keep an eye on, like, basically where we came from, over there. From that direction. Where's the cattail head? I don't need that. Okay. And yeah, the big goal in this territory for me, in this area, is to get to the summit. Which, if you've never seen it, then it's a bit of a spoiler, but I've never seen it myself. I've seen videos. I've gotten a map. I've tried like 3 times, and I get lost for whatever reason. There's a certain point I reach. It kind of makes sense where I have to go. There's like a fork in the road, and then I get lost every time. So that's what I'm doing off camera. Once I'm finally kind of like comfortable with that, because I don't want to waste like a whole episode just, you know, wandering around doing absolutely nothing. I don't know why I'm zigzagging. But it's basically the summit. It has some pretty serious loot. Like the level of loot where you have to go up there, you have to weigh like max 20 kilograms. And then when you go down, you're overweight. Like, it's crazy stuff. And it's also crates like that and some other stuff. Even on Interloper, I saw it's pretty stacked. On Stalker, I imagine it's... yeah. It's pretty good. There's all kinds of stuff there. But yeah, in crates... How am I missing these? And... yeah, and also in Ash Canyon, I think... I have to double check, but I think it has also like a summit. But it has like a backpack or something. That gives you extra 5 kilos carrying capacity, I think. I'm not completely sure. That's something I need to look into. So that's why I want to head north afterwards. And obviously... There's a moose hide satchel that I need to get as well, but it's kind of a... Unless I kill a moose here, then because I've gotten it a couple times at like one of the top peaks of Hush River Valley. I found it there. I don't know if it's if you get it every time, or maybe it's like I got lucky a couple times, but there's one up there as well. I know how to get to it, but it's pretty far away. We're here, and it's somewhere here, so it's gonna take like a whole episode to get there just from here. So we're not doing that in the near future. So hopefully, I know there's a kind of Noah Moose location here, but it's also kind of a... I need to find a cave nearby. Oh, look at that guy. He's just being fearless. So if I can find a cave, then I can kill the moose. It's actually kind of a nice vantage point as well. You can get high up and you're in no danger. Unlike that moose down in Desolation Point many episodes ago. Okay, so I might attract the wolf from over there. Maybe. Well, he's leaving. I wanted to check the fishing hut. I don't think I checked it. I have to double check.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's drop stuff. Let's get some wood. Just taking it easy. Settling in. Craft some stuff. We're gonna take care of these guys when we get back. Hacksaw. The main thing I came for. I think we can... How heavy are we? How smelly are we? What else did we pick up? Cattails. Yeah, we're pretty safe. We don't need to carry all those cattails. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't need the lantern, but yeah, I'll leave it. I don't need the pry bar. This is bad. Is there another hacksaw? Is there only... That's the only one? I think I left mine behind, so that's going to be an issue. This hacksaw gives us like 6 opens. I think. We'll see. It was at 31%. So we have 4 doors to open. Yeah, we're going to be slow. I don't know if it's a good idea to go now because we don't have the carrying capacity, but... you might want to check it out. And check the fishing hut. I don't think I... Oh no, I checked it. Yep. Tinder plug. There's nothing. Alright. Our only threat really is the bear. Unless we somehow alert the wolves. The bear is the only thing, but I don't see him. He's probably there. Is that him over the hill? No, that's a cliff or a rock. So he doesn't come here. He kind of walks through here. So as long as we keep that in mind, we are safe. Maybe he went to sleep. I don't know. Hope for that. Yeah, he doesn't climb up this high. None that I've seen. Oh, there he is. Over there. So that's all good. He kind of stays low. Maybe he's going to bed. Who knows? Okay, second try. Crampons, I think, yeah, that's kind of an underutilized item. Once you go up north, you need the crampons. And to craft them, I think it was, don't quote me on this, but I think it was like one metal scrap and 4 pieces of leather things, I think. But you can double check. It's nothing too crazy. They're kind of further away, I think. We can get the birch saplings, I think. Yeah, they're really far. Where are you going? Definitely get the crampons. Once you head up north of Milton and north of Pleasant Valley. Before then, it's okay if you don't get them. I'm gonna go quiet for a bit. Can we get the birch saplings? They're kind of here. I don't want to ruffle any feathers. Yeah, fuck that guy. I'm not doing it. I don't think he's gonna detect me. If he will, I have a gun. So we were at 31%. Yeah, this is all medicinal stuff. A little bit of everything. Insane loot. So 26, yeah, 5%. 26, it was 31. 5% damage each time. We need to find another hacksaw soon.
Probably useful.
Ooh. Good stuff. Jesus Christ, there's so many of them. Okay, so this is a safer one. I think they're Timberwolves. There's no way theirs are not. It's too many for wolves. Like, there's too many of them. This is gonna be all sodas and stuff. Oh, only 3. Wow. I mean, I'm spoiled, but only 3. Oh, this is a lot. Airline food. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it was like 600-ish calories each.
I'm sure I can carry much more.
Are those moose markings? I don't know if those are. I don't... This? I know they leave a mark. I don't know if that's the same thing. That's something I need to look into. I'm still learning as I played like 200-ish hours maybe. I'm still learning. Learning a lot. And there's still regions I haven't seen. It's such a... I mean, it's a polished game, and it's big. I think it's been around for, what, 10 years, and they're still continuously improving it. That's why I kind of appreciate it. Because, just because of all the work they put in, and they kind of listen to the community. It's not all about releasing the, the minimum bullshit product and just not updating it. Like most big companies out there. We're just taking so long. But these guys are one of the good ones. And, in case you didn't know, they're working on a new game. Part 2. I don't remember the name, but if you search Long Dark 2, then you'll be able to find it quickly. There's already, you can like add it to your wish list on Steam. But they're planning for 2026, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it comes out in 2026, and fingers crossed I finish this run by 2026. Right now it's May 2025. And we're, what, like 80 days in? 79? Still a long way to go. I do some stuff off camera, just to speed it up. But 500 is a lot. I think we're good with all the wood, sticks. We have a lot of sticks. But we can get 36 kilos. Yeah, we can get some more. do this. We're not smelly or anything. So, oops. Yeah, cedar. Those are the 1 hour ones. But I think maybe they burn longer. I don't know. But we're nice and warm, so we can afford to do this. And I think we can get one more. Maybe 2 more even. There might be some close. Just to be super safe. Where is the bear? That's my only concern in life right now. I could pick this one up as well, but I don't want to lose my sprinting ability in case there's a bear emergency, so we're not gonna... I got a suspicion that he's kind of close. A healthy paranoia. Let's call it that. Maybe there's some cedar or fir we can get closer to our regional base. But yeah, southern region, I love it, minus the bear. It's a really nice and safe alleyway. Kind of stick around for a while. But soon, that's the peak, by the way. There's a plane crash over there. There's a lot of loot in that kind of main, I don't know what you call it, not the cockpit, but like plane itself. There's a lot of stuff in there. That's where we're gonna go. It's not all nice and safe here, but to get to that, there's some wolf gauntlets that I'm not excited to see, even with all these guns. Okay, so there's some wood we can get here. I don't remember if these regenerate. I think they do. In my off-camera 20-day run, I think they regenerated because I got them. And then like day 7 after multiple storms, they just reappeared. Small sticks, yes, definitely. Those come back after snowstorms. But the big ones, 90% sure that they do. Ah, there's no shortcut for this. Nice view. That might be our thumbnail. Alright. Let's drop the wood. What do we have in here? Gray paint. Should have marked the territory. I have to keep that in mind because I'm really... What? Oh, right. Because I'm really warm. I wasn't cold just at all today. Not for a single moment. So I should keep in mind that I should mark stuff. Tinder is useless at this point. Let's go get some more wood. It's overkill, but I just like having it. We have some time anyway. I don't like the dark. We can get these 2 before that. Before surprise auroras or whatever. Yeah, still not cold. Amazing. Oh, look how beautiful this is. Oh, we can still sprint. So let's see. Outside, yeah, the wind, we're at 0. So with the wind, it's going to be negative. Over here, inside, 16. So unless it's like extremely cold outside for like a, I don't know, once every few days, we're kind of safe. But I'm still going to be careful with this. I don't want to freeze to death. Also, let's just have some light. Do we have any? We don't have any torches. All right. Cardboard 90%, wood 95. We have 16 matches. Do we have any here? Yes, we do. We have cardboard and wood.
I think I can use this.
Okay, so we're good with the matches. 90% chance. What about sticks? I would love it if, like, it's 90, but if we use tinder, then it would be higher, but that's not the case. The tinder, once you get past level 3, doesn't matter. Doesn't affect anything. But if it was higher, if you add tinder, then, you know, there would be some motivation to kind of still carry it around.
I just need to close my eyes.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Perfect.
Okay, so we have the around an hour, maybe more. It's probably going to be more. Let's pick up these things just so I don't forget them. Is that all the water we have? Wow. Alright, so we need to make some water. And while we're doing that, let's craft stuff. This is important. This is for recovery. So in case I do get into a scuffle, when you drink this before bed, you recover better. Also, there's some calories, so that's always good. Rose hips are an antibiotic. Or just to keep you warm. That's what I used it for, with like less clothing. What can we cook? Yeah, let's cook this. 9 minutes.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Oh, Jesus. Right. Let's not lose the well-fed bonus. That should be enough. Okay, we're all good with that. So what do we have to craft anything? So this is going to be a constant process of just doing that. All the natural stuff. We have deerskin boots, deerskin pants. Yes. A wolf coat. We might get another one later. This is warm. This is... oh, this is even warmer. The gloves. We might make those. I think it was 3 rabbit pelts for that. Let's check. Rabbit. Rabbit skin hat. I think we have it already. 4 and 2 guts. And I think guts take longer. So the guts are in motion. Guts are 5 days. A pelt is 3 days of curing. Right? Oh, it's ready, so we'll check. Let's cook some more. Let's cook a little bit of everything. And then we're going to store it somewhere up there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, can't find a way to place the bow. Never mind. Screw it. Oh, also, let's get more guts so we can go fishing. It's a pretty safe fishing spot. Minus the 2 wolves, or 3. It's really safe. Yeah, good idea. So that's... we need to find scrap metal, which is a scarce resource. I don't think we have any scrap metal right now. No, we don't.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's drop the water. Let's drop off. These are going to be our souvenirs, essentially. I don't want to drink the sodas. They look kind of nice. Orange soda. The Summit soda. There's also a purple one, I think, like a grape soda. Let's make some coffee too. Those we will need for the climbing. So we're gonna store them all here. A little drink shelf. This book is useless because we have level 5 cooking. This we might need to kind of be lighter. I think this is 1 kilo. Needs to be fixed though. And this one is 3 kilos. I know this is better, but in better defense. Way better defense. But this might be worth a wear during the big climb. How many do we have? We have 1 cup. Okay, let's pick it up. Let's set down the airplane foods. So let's just kind of store it here. I think it was like 600-ish. 560, 560, 560, 620, 620, 560. So chicken is more calories than vegetarian. Which kind of makes sense, I guess. I know there's a challenge on the Long Dark. Well, there's different kinds of challenges you can do, but there's a vegan challenge that is possible to do. There's some people that go that far. This is vegetarian, but you can go fully vegan, including not wearing leather shoes, and you know, basically just nothing. And also animal killing, like in self-defense, which kind of makes sense. All the food, everything, even I think even some of the like granola bars were like included something that's just not vegan. So it's an interesting challenge. Definitely too much for me, but oh, there we go, shiny-eyed fuck. But that's one of the more interesting challenges I've seen in the Long Dark. That's a bear, and that's a solo wolf. Let's do like nice little, neat little columns. We have to take care of the rabbits too. How much time do we have? So these will be for climbing, and these are for recovery in case I get attacked. No, dumbass. Well, I'm warming up, I guess. I misclicked. Instead of right click, I did left click. Which I do way too often. Reishi is for parasites, which we're never gonna get, so that's just for warming up, essentially. And nothing else. Let's pick this up. Half hour for the water. Half hour. Let's start harvesting. Half an hour. I should have done the meat first and then cook it while I'm doing this. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. So this is like an hour 25.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Get them all neatly lined up. Let's harvest the meat. 6 minutes. Yeah. People usually use their hands, but it takes longer. It's just there's no deficit of tools in Stalker, so I'm not too concerned. If it was Interloper, I would be using my hands. Okay, we have 27 minutes for the rabbit. 32 will be good. Two minutes. I think it's the aurora outside, or the music is suspicious. Okay, so here's our 3. I think we need more, but 3 to begin with. Rabbit pelts. I think the guts. Is there anything else? No. Oh, meat. Yeah, I thought I was missing something. Missing 0.7 kilos of meat.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, so these are about 20 minutes. Is there anything else we need to do? Or we can just pick up those torches. Just so we can save on matches. That might be something to do. Yeah, 3 torches. Well, this is not a good one. Hopefully the next 2 are good. Yep, this is better. I want them to be at least 50%. Like, this one is close. So let's just, like, carry one of them. Or, I guess, let's just keep him here for now. That's a lot of charcoal. We might want to drop some. It's really heavy. And we're good to sleep, I guess. We're not even close to being cold. 13. Let's just do 4 hours. We're playing it safe first couple nights. You want to do the sleeping in like, well, it's cold, so you know there's a risk. You want to sleep in as large of a bulk as possible because you recover better, but yeah, it's still 9 degrees. Let's do like 6 hours. But I guess there's no recovery
This pack is getting kind of
in
heavy.
this case with the health bar, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to check if the weather is shitty, we're going to keep sleeping. If it's good, we'll head out. We'll do a little bit more exploring. Yeah, it's shitty weather, so... What's the temperature like? Yeah, negative 25. Inside, +4. Wow. Only +4. Unless there's a crazy fog, we're heading out. Okay, so we don't stink. We're carrying some excess stuff. Let's drop all this nonsense. We can rearrange it later. We're still heavy. Where can we drop these? Gosh, I am over... Oh, okay, water. I am over prepared, as per usual. It's mainly the clothing. It's like 11 kilos. Oh, there's some medicine that we need to offload. You don't really need any of this stuff. These I've never used them. Let's do this, and let's do a little bit of exploring. Oh, there's no more wolf. That might have been a Timberwolf. I don't know. There was one. It's nice and warm, 3 degrees. Still. Let's go explore. What's the situation with the map? We got nothing. So here and here, that's it. Let's go in. And let's kind of take a look. What's in the backyard? I know there's one wolf. Over there we might stumble upon a bear. There's a rabbit or two. For now we're just doing recon, and I don't think there's anything valuable here. Okay, so we're heading southwest. That's one wolf. We might just kill it and pick him up on the way back. That sounds like an amazing idea to me. Just so we can explore in peace. I don't want to keep playing games with him. Because he is the only nuisance here. Oh, he got scared. That's just what I needed. I do want to kill him. Just so he doesn't... He's out of my hair. God damn it. Alright. Let's get in a safe spot. Where he can't get us as we're speeding up time. If you get on this thing, I'm 99% sure that he can't get to us. Just want to kind of hug the cliff and go around, basically. This is where we came from, somewhere here. I just want to hug the cliff and do this. See if there's anything I missed on my first run here. Oh, there he is. Ugh, I'm a dumbass. How do I miss this? How do I miss this? Okay, so what do we have? Nothing. All good. Might be some damaged clothing, but this son of a bitch will bleed out. And I won't. Yeah, we're all good. Where are we going? I don't want to... I think we're heading off into the world. If we head over there, so that's a lot of stuff over there. We're not going to do that. That's for one of the future episodes. Is that another one? I saw something there. Oh, he got scared. Well, there's two of them now. I think this is the... Oh, he died. Okay, so that's... Maybe he heard it. It says... But there's another one, right? What the fuck? Come on. Is that? Okay, so he was well hidden. Yeah, I clicked multiple times. My mouse is, something wrong with the clicker on my mouse. Left button. It's kind of unreliable. I need to get a new mouse. Because now I clicked the first time, nothing. So it's kind of a lottery. Wait, am I getting this guy? I just need the guts. That's pretty much it. I'll get the meat too, but I essentially just need the gut. And I think this is it. I think these are the only two dangers of this corner. Okay, so we're dropping everything that smells, just in case. There might be something, but I don't know. Oh, it's already afternoon. I'm gonna bring all this stuff back.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And then explore a little bit more. $41 kilos, not too bad. Not a long walk. Yeah, I want to hug the cliff, walk around over there. I haven't fully explored it, so maybe there's a cave. I don't know. Some crates or something that I haven't seen before. Some more animals, some deer. Those wolves are howling like crazy. I guess maybe they're there, because there's nobody else here. As I'm sneaking up the place. There might be some coming from there, where they're on the lake, right? On the left side. That's there. So maybe with the 3 lines, they might be sensing me from really far away, like this far. That's maybe the only risk. And yeah, I don't think there's anything there. And the bears don't care, so... Also, what I like about this cabin is, especially now that I have warm clothing, is that no cabin fever risk. I can craft stuff, I can cook meat, I can do it all inside. If I want to, if it's shitty weather, right? That's a big plus for this thing. No, here we are. Okay, this time my mouse worked fine, which is always a good thing. Okay, so this is... I guess we're getting a slight delay in the exploration. Kind of getting sleepy. No wolves there. Wolf pelts. Guts. So the guts... Yeah, let's have some excess guts. Let's leave the wolf. Let's go explore some more. While it's still light outside, otherwise we're just wasting... Jesus Christ. Oh no! Jesus, this guy is fucking scaring me. Wowie. That scared the shit out of me. Oh, this game is just gonna humble you so quick. Wow. I want to shoot this prick. I don't see any footprints. Is that? Nope. God, that was... This game is... I almost want to call it a... Oh, there he is. Horror game. Son of a bitch. Fuck that guy. This is convenient. So that's one of the upsides of getting jumped in front of your own home. I guess we're not exploring. We are harvesting. This is the closest I've ever killed a bear to like my own cooking place. But we are going to do outside cooking for this guy. Because it's just a lot of meat. And we're going to store it somewhere outside. So we're going to set up a little cooking sesh somewhere here. After we harvest this stuff. God, this was... too close for comfort. Yeah, we don't need to quarter it. We won't get cold, it's fine. I was concerned about the hunger.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
God, that was a jump scare for the ages.
It's getting dark out here.
It's getting crowded.
Shelter.
Bear pelt. That's gonna be a fun find activity trying to find where to store it. I guess we can keep it here. It's kind of nice. Let's make it... Alright. Let's keep it inside. I don't want to... Yeah, let's do this, and let's see whether it cures or not. It's kind of a little bit of outside. Shit me. Alright. Meat is gonna go out. And there's some more. We'll get the wolf too. We'll explore tomorrow, I guess. 20 kilos, I don't think we can take, yeah. Well, we can technically take 20 kilos. And that's it for this guy. Yeah, 2 hours. And then we have to eat something.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh, level 5. Would you look at that? I guess that's what happens when everything tries to kill you in front of your own home. You get to harvest a lot of carcasses.
I need to find a place to rest.
There's nothing else that can... Oh, never mind. There's a wolf running. Oh, he gave up. Look at that. See, he's walking away. Jesus Christ. At least my clothing protected me well. That looked very Timberwolfy.
Starving.
Fuck this. Ugh. Back of my head, I did think that I may be fucking around with the meat too much with the bear, like into darkness. I'm still outside with like a lot of meat. So that guy will... Where the fuck did these guys go? Ah, I guess that was the lake wolf. Yeah, because there's one more, so there's 2, right? God, there's so many. Good clothing, though. Right? Good protection, because he was... I was stabbing him for a while, and he just didn't give up. Okay, I think I dropped all the meat. God damn, this is... There's too many jump scares in one episode. What's the health situation? Oh yeah, infection risk. And sprained wrist and blood loss. So I need, yeah, 1 infection.
So tired I could lay down right here.
And 1 sprain, which I'll sleep off. I need to take care of the blood. The sprain, turns out, which I didn't know, sleeping cures it as well. Yeah, rest or drops. No, that's sprain risk, sprain wrist. Recovery time 2 out of 2. We don't need the treatment. Oh, I heard the fucking wolf die. Ugh. Running out of wolf meat. We have a couple more of those outside. Dead. And I guess we will, Hey, he caught me off guard too. There was no growling, no nothing. Well, almost none. He just immediately jumped me. So this guy died someplace. That's the bear. Yeah, you know what? I'm not fucking around anymore. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna kind of recollect off camera, and then we'll do some more exploring the next episode. And then yeah, I think that's enough stress for this one. This is a horror game at this point, and that's enough stress. I'm gonna leave it at that. So hopefully, I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye.